We are live, so everyone say hello. It looks like we have audio and everything should be legit, so let us know if you guys are having any problemos. Anyway, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves real quick. I'm going to just go that way from me, that way. This is harder because my camera's in a different angle.
Are you pointing at me?
I'm pointing at CJ.
Okay.
So go for it, CJ.
Hello, I'm CJ Blair. I'm a writer of things, and tonight I'm working on more outlining.
All right, Camille.
Hey guys, my name's Camille Myrick. Tonight I think I'm going to be digging into Little Fires Everywhere because I'm really looking forward to the Hulu series. I want to read it first.
Awesome. Tamara.
Hello, my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author, and I am working on Beach Bound.
Awesome. Morgan.
Hi, I'm Morgan Hazelwood. I'm a fantasy writer and blogger and vlogger, and tonight I will be working on looking for agents to query and maybe even some edits from all my beta reader feedback on my middle grade school's play story. So we'll see.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And Dana.
I'm Dana Golan. Tonight I am writing under my pen name Ava Fox. I'm working on chapter 5 because these two need to figure their lives out so we can move on with the story.
Okay. And I am Sarah Schreiner, and tonight I am working on, in theory, I'm working on my new story, Communal, but my cat's trying to get in the garbage can. Hey! Stop it. So, sorry about that. Everybody here has links down below. Go and click on them, subscribe to their channels, and whatnot. And I'm going to say hello to the people in the comments. The Dawdling Writer was here first, I believe. And then Caro, thank you both for coming and showing up early. And Laurel Webb showed up. Won't be here long, but I'm here. Thank you for stopping. That's awesome. Barbara Howard is here. Lottenhelm AuthorTube. Hello and welcome to both of you. Alley Cat is here, and Erin, Sarah, Dal is here, Tamara, Morgan, and Dana, and CJ all showing up in the comments as well. Mary is here. Missed the intro. Oh well, I was editing, so it was worth it. Yeah, totally worth it. I mean, you could just like go watch it on another stream or this stream or whatever. So like, get your words done. And Eva is here as well. So I think that's everybody. If I missed you, it was entirely unintentional. But I don't think I missed anyone. I'm always terrified that I'm going to miss somebody and they're going to think I'm being a dick. Weirdo Writes is here. Like, and I don't, it's, like, I realize that probably most of the people wouldn't think that that's what I was doing, even if one person did, but I don't want one person to think that, so.
I understand that.
It's a lot of power! I don't like reading the comments.
Great responsibility.
Too much power.
Oh my God, Sarah.
Yes, it's like being Spider-Man.
You don't have to explain yourself.
I'm AuthorTube Spider Lady. That's my new name.
I'm gonna be a spider something.
I don't want to be a
like
spider or
spiders.
anything. No, I don't. I don't like anything that has more limbs than me.
I don't like spiders either, but it'd be so cool to be able to travel via web.
That's very true.
Oh, you know, I never thought of that.
I always wonder if you get motion sick.
My boyfriend has a very bad theory that my twin and I together are a mimic octopus because they can look like anything, and together we have the right number of limbs.
Oh,
That is a weird, bad theory, but I like it. So
That's
I'm
fair.
going with it.
I mean, I'm in front of the Twin Peaks sign, so I'm not going to argue with any of that. Yeah, obviously, I'm ready to go on a certain kind of trip, so that's in that world. All right, so tonight we are going to do 15-minute sprints and hopefully get something done. We will see. LC is here now too. I've like been doing this since I put my hair up, and I don't know why, but I keep doing it because it's making me laugh. So, you see me doing that.
You know what? Sometimes it's the little things. It just makes life better.
True. Yeah. And Meadow is here as well, and LC Clements is here as well. So, woohoo! All right. So why don't we go ahead and start a sprint? I'm only vaguely aware of what the hell I'm doing with myself, but I don't know how that's much different than any other day. So yeah, let's get rolling in 3, 2, 1, go. so that is the first sprint. How did everybody do?
I read a chapter.
I did nothing except pat the cat because he decided this was the time.
I read 2 agent wish lists, thought about my magic system in my story, and considered completely re-skinning it, not revamping it, just twisting it for a slightly different approach.
I looked up some stuff, wrote a couple sentences, edited a couple other things. That was about it.
I got 304. And I listened to music. So. Doop, 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 doop. How did everybody do in the chat? 131 for LC. Aaron made a teaser. Glory worked on author platform details. Mary edited part of a chapter. Sarah is proofreading their ebook and made a couple of format adjustments. So everybody making progress. How'd you do, Dana? Did you get anything before you got called away?
I was able to get another 300 words before I got pulled away, and I
Awesome.
saved my document.
And that is the key right there. If you have not
Yeah.
saved your documents, please save your documents.
Yesterday, I think I was like 600 words in, and I was like, oh no, I forgot to save it.
If I take my hands off the keyboard, I hit Control S before I do it. Like, it's just a habit now. It's not conscious at all.
I need to get into that habit.
Oh, if you lose stuff enough times, you'll get that habit. That's how I got that habit.
Somebody who, if you know somebody who's lost something recently, you're like, yes, okay.
Yeah, it's a habit built in fear and shame.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good lord. Meadow got 99 new words for the chapter she's currently editing. That's awesome.
Oh no.
What?
Is Dana's frozen?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Oh no.
That's really funny, though, that the last thing it let her do was say, oh no.
Am I frozen to you guys?
Yeah, but we can hear you, which is interesting.
It's weird.
What if nope, it won't let me stop your video either. Oh, kicked her. I did not do that.
Sarah's like, it wasn't me.
No. I'm not.
It wasn't me.
Not quite that sassy right now.
Not sassy enough.
Not that sassy.
I'm not feeling very sassy either, y'all. I'm feeling tired.
I cleaned my living room, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
damn proud of myself, but I'm also kind of like, and I'm done. I mean, I'm getting my words. I'll get some words. I'll listen to some Tool. I'll be happy over here.
Tool.
Yeah.
Maybe if I listen to some Tool.
I think you
Feel
should listen to
better.
some Tool. I think that's a recommendation I would make most of the time to most people. And the Dana's back. Oh, I forgot that Morgan was split down there, but it didn't actually split most of you. You just had an arm that was like
I'm
a little over.
Oh dear.
But poor Dana. She's all funky again.
Oh no. Scoot over. so
There we go.
end up
There we go.
splitting it.
I'm just gonna leave us like this for right now.
Okay.
Because in theory they should be able to hear everybody. You guys, it looks like they're getting sound from you. So at least everybody can see everyone. And if Dana has to pop in and out or whatever, then we're good. Hey, you're moving. You're moving. I saw you blink. Now you just stop moving again. That makes me a sad panda. Well, why don't we go ahead and start another sprint? The one thing I don't have on this is the timer, so I'll start the timer and then I'll get a timer set up so you guys can see it. So it'll show up, but I'm going to start now, and then we'll give Dana time to kind of figure it out. So, yeah, let's go start in 3, 2, 1, go. what is time? I switched us back. I don't know what's going on with Dana for sure right now. But we'll figure it out. If it gets wonky again, that's why. It's because I'm still trying to figure out what we're doing about the Dana situation. So,
Dana situation.
right?
It sounds like something we need to like have a parental talk about. We need to talk about the Dana situation.
It could also be something that like a 1960s Disney movie.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right.
All right. Barely got anything written, so there you go. Distractions are aplenty in this brain.
Yeah, same. I got 144.
I decided I was going to make the change and then spent the rest of the time debating what the fourth aspect of magic was going to be called.
Did you find the name?
I think I debated mind, I debated light, but I think I'm going with soul. And the others are flesh and blood and breath.
I think that works.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got 272.
Ooh.
How you doing over there, Camille?
Huh?
How you doing over there? You're
Oh.
super quiet.
I'm absorbed in my planner spread. I've got stickers. So
Oh,
many.
dang, you sure do.
I got a little lost in the stickers.
I think it's great because my story was already titled Flesh and Ink, so having flesh as a type of magic.
Makes sense. It's like a accidental on purpose tie-in.
Right? So yeah.
Are you
Awesome,
planning
awesome.
for next week?
Yeah, I have a few things coming in the mail. For one is an Alpha Smart, which is like the wireless distraction-free writing
Yeah.
thing. I do like a week-long blog of writing on it. And so,
I envy you. I want one.
yeah, and they're really cheap. They're like $30.
I didn't think they were that cheap. Are they on the Amazons?
eBay,
eBay?
they're all like $27. I got mine for $50 on Etsy.
As she goes to eBay.
Right?
Yeah, in fact, the story detective, he did a whole video on Alpha Smarts and like compared it to the free write and did like a whole user video on it. And I was like, oh, thank God, because I'm gonna need to know how to operate it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Y'all, all this time, I thought these were at least the easy $100.
They're not cheap direct. Like if you buy them from the company, they're not cheap.
Right. But
So.
so many schools got them in bulk for typing classes that a lot of them that are cheap and being like resold are from schools.
Oh.
CJ, what was that?
What?
CJ said something, but I didn't. I just saw her unmute.
Oh, sorry. The sirens went off while
Oh.
you
We
were
didn't
talking,
even-
and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
crap.
no, we didn't even hear it, but I thought something
Okay.
was wrong, like with you.
Nope. Just
Now
the firefighters going out.
Now the free write, which is it's basically the same exact thing, except it has Wi-Fi connection and it saves everything to a cloud. Those are $600. Yeah. And so I remembered, I was like, well, didn't I have my eye on something like that? And I just typed in digital typewriter and I saw the Alpha Smart come up and I was like, well, that's basically the same thing as a free write, but just like doesn't have internet connection, which is almost better in my opinion.
I don't want internet connection. I want something that's going to take me away from all of this.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
irresponsible.
Right? I can't be trusted with this power.
It's too many. And I am weak.
Let me run through comments real quick. Elsie got 206. Mary said the sprints are going fast. You know what? The whole stream's going fast because we've already done 2 sprints and it's only 10 till. So
That's right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Tonight, we want
Yeah.
to be productive.
Yeah, that's it. No, I think we just don't have as much bullshit to talk about, but that's fair. Sarah did more ebook proofreading. I love my book, but I'm also kind of sick of reading it. Yeah, gets there.
Yeah.
RK
Know that
said
feeling.
144, go you. Thank you very much. Barbara's still fighting the weird spacing and all the ellipses. I know CJ had suggested maybe doing a find replace. I know that's worked for me on punctuation before, but I don't know how well it works on ellipses.
She said it's not a consistent. She said they're not consistent in the wrongness.
Oh,
So-
that's...
I feel that.
Charlie said they finished adding music to the podcast and got scheduled. Time to get more words. RK said, I dig it. Soul sounds nice, especially alongside breath. Talking about Morgan's book. Jeannie said, I love Alpha Smart. I have one, so
That's so neat.
awesome. Jeannie said to make sure you look for ones that come with chords and manuals if you can. I'm skimming you guys, so if I miss something, I'm sorry.
Oh, I have the answer to the question about my magic. It's the world uses a lot of one type of magic that basically brings it up to about 1920s tech. So,
There you go.
but it's not like doom and gloom and destroying the world and we rule with our whatever. So,
What kind of world are you writing? Is it like steampunk type of thing, or what's going
I mean,
on?
there are trains, but it's definitely anime inspired. People get around by a bicycle, and but it's a religious theocracy, and you've got someone who's faithful and then finds out that she's got the wrong type of magic, and now they're gonna kill her, and she's like, but I didn't do anything wrong, and so and then she has to save her sister.
Oh, I love it.
I usually describe it as a Girl of Fire and Thorns crossed with Frozen.
Oh.
So
Fair.
it's my baby, and I won't let it go, and I keep revising it, but
I
That's
feel
okay.
that.
it's mine, and I love it.
Word. Alright, let's see. The Dawdling Writer is reading a writing craft book.
Oh,
Tamara's always interested. Is it a good one? What's it called?
you know, I have so much room left in my Kindle. So, give me
I
the-
mean, I know that there's probably a couple books you can just delete right off that bitch. I've heard you tell me about some books that you didn't enjoy and you don't want them around anymore.
Oh, that one from the other freaking weekend is still on there. That son of a.
no.
Oh, goodness. Jeannie said, getting some great ground going on my book. I split the plot and subplot into 2 sections. Also completely overhauling my website. That sounds like a lot of freaking work.
It does.
I am not a fan of website stuff.
Girl, same.
Oh.
RK said they love anime-inspired work. Charlie said their main podcast is Project Shadow, and it's been going for 8 years.
Nice.
The Writer in the Lotus Mindfulness for Writers will launch in the next 2 weeks.
Ooh. Yeah.
Charlie said, this is the first time I told anyone else the name. You tricked me.
I'm tricky.
You're like a hobbit like that. Can't trust
Trixie.
hobbits either,
Trixie little hobbit.
right? Lucy Cannon popped in and said, "I'm glad you all are doing a stream this evening." Well, I'm glad you're here. And then somebody else popped in. Linda Lissa. Thank God I found a live stream right now. I appreciate you. Well, I hope that you both get plenty done. Let's see.
Ooh.
Author in Progress, a collection of essays by authors, agents, and editors on their perspective of different stages of publishing a book. So there you go.
Oh, writing that down.
I mean, you're gonna want to write that down. 'Cause you're not gonna remember all that. The title is a freaking essay.
Oh, and you recommended it, which is exactly what I was going to ask you.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, it's like everyone is working together here.
I need that. I need
Charlie
you to
said I do
support
these streams so much I forgot they're public. It's like hanging out with friends. I have that problem sometimes, and I have definitely seen other people say things on streams where I'm like, ooh.
like, oh, don't forget.
Right,
This
like
is public.
like they say something that's just like a little off about something, and you're like, oh, don't. I mean, I've never heard anyone say anything like off color, for lack of a better way of saying it. But like just where you're just like, oh, maybe don't throw like slight shade accidentally. I mean, unless it's me at Tamara, which I do entirely on purpose. So don't think that's an
Yeah,
accident.
all the time. Because
Never an accident.
asshole.
Consensual shade only.
Correct.
Essential shit.
Correct. The shade is specific around here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and hop on another 15. If things change around on the screen, don't be alarmed. I don't know what's going on with Dana. We haven't heard back from her, but she was having some weather problems, so it's possible that like just she doesn't have internet at all now.
Oh, what a terrible, terrible place.
Right, but she hasn't responded to like messages either. So,
Yeah.
and usually you can get messages even if your
Yeah.
internet's a little sketchy.
Monday, I was having sketchy internet problems.
Yeah.
That was a pain in the butt. That's why I wasn't on Dana's.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back on YouTube thing. I was like, yay. I had my face done. I was so ready. I was like, ooh, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I got my makeup on. What's up? I'm doing it. And then I was like, why isn't my internet working? You son of a bitch.
That's terrible.
I was so mad.
Yeah, that's
I took
super
like
annoying.
a Instagram story picture because I'm like, look, if I'm gonna go through the effort of putting on makeup, somebody's gonna see it.
Right?
Right?
Somebody needs to appreciate this shit.
I was so proud of myself.
Yeah, that's like the worst.
So,
Caro's gonna fight for your honor, but I'm only gonna fight Tamara, so I'll just stand there. It's the rules. I will only fight Tamara.
my boxing gloves.
Once I fought Tamara, the rules will then change. But
Me next.
Camille really might be next.
Put me in the queue, please.
She's been asking for it.
Someone's
All right.
got a fight cue.
All right,
going
before
on
I start like an actual list, why don't we do a sprint?
here.
All right, let's do this. 15 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Write your little faces off. Okay, yay! How did everybody do?
I wrote 2 paragraphs, and I listened to Stinkfist from Tool. That's about it.
I searched on one of my old types of magic, and I've erased all of that type and switched it over to the new version.
I got 235 words. I also discovered that there is a button on my keyboard that will bring up the calculator, so I don't have to go searching for it.
That's exciting.
Hey.
I got 408 words.
Oh, well, that's better than a snack.
What was that? Sorry.
I said that's better than a snack.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got wheat thins, which are my favorite, and Laughing Cow.
Regular or like the garlic and basil?
Both.
Oh, yeah.
She said I wanted it all.
You know, I'm not a wheat thins person. I don't like the sweet bread thing. That's not my thing. And I went through the checkout line buying Triscuits one time, and I was Triscuit shamed by the checkout lady. She's like, Triscuits? Why don't you have wheat thins? And I'm like, bitch, I don't want wheat thins! Like, why are you yelling at me about what I prefer to purchase with my money? It was the weirdest thing.
She was offended.
She was like personally offended that I would dare buy Triscuits.
And Triscuits are better than wheat thins.
Yeah, and like, how dare I?
Thins are my favorite thing of all time.
That's all well and good. That's all well and good, but like...
I'm a sweet person. If everything in my diet was just a little sweet, I'd be fine.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I like Triscuits better than wheat thins, I'll admit. Like, I like wheat thins, but I like Triscuits better.
Yeah, I don't hate them. I don't buy them because I don't typically like them in particular, you know?
I usually...
You know what that made me just think of? That silly little handshake from Big, the Tom Hanks movie Big, where you go, a Triscuit, a biscuit, ice cream soda, put vanilla on the top. Y'all don't know that?
Here's the thing about those things in the 80s is that every single one of those they put in the movies were things that nobody actually did in real life. The things like it was like an alteration of something someone did in real life. Mm-hmm. I don't know why they did it that way, but like everything was that way. Like so I've seen it and I'm aware of it, but I don't know it because nobody really did that.
Oh my god, that's the best scene in the whole movie. I love it.
I mean, I could have a whole conversation about my feelings on Big nowadays. It's real weird.
I've never seen it.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I guess.
It's real weird.
It is a little weird.
Because,
say I like Triscuits with slices of cheese on top, and you can't do that with wheat thins.
Why not?
I mean, you can, because they're too small for the thickness of the cheese usually, and so like it's 80% chip or 80% cheese and like the tiniest bit of wheat thin.
I prefer wheat thins because I don't like the texture of Triscuits.
See, and I actually
my
do.
Favorite part.
See, I don't enjoy that. Like shredded wheat, I don't like it.
You can nibble it across the lines.
like bits of hay. Little bits of hay, little salty hay.
Yeah, real
Salty hay.
Oh my god! But y'all do y'all, you know.
In a pinch.
No, I mean, and like, it's cool, eat what you like, but like, do not. I don't understand checkout shaming someone for what they purchased at the damn store. And like, your job is to work the checkout, lady. Do you do this with everything people buy?
Or just this?
Right, like, is this just like your personal thing? Or like, are you like, strawberries, blueberries are fucking fantastic? It's like she was like the embodiment of the internet as my checkout. Like, Triscuits? What kind of maniac eats Triscuits? And I'm like, I just said I like Triscuits. Wheat Thins are better. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, well, I want Triscuits, though.
I usually buy both when I'm shopping, unless I'm specifically getting something to eat on with cheese, you know?
She would have still yelled at you. She'd be like, "Why do you have these Triscuits?"
She did not want me to get Triscuits at all. She wanted me to get Wheat Thins instead. Like, it was not...
If I'm really treating myself, I'm gonna go get me one of them Lunchables.
Ooh.
I will eat them.
I eat the hell out of some Lunchables.
I'll also get the adult Lunchables that are just, the Triscuits with little sandwich round or meat and cheese in there. Ooh, no, I don't have any.
That was my favorite thing. I used to get, my mom would cut cheddar cheese and have Ritz, and then she'd like break up lunch meat, and I could have, oh my God, nothing better.
Sarah, if I had bought saltines, she probably would have died right there at the register. She probably would have just fell over. They would have been like, "Oh, we need a new checkout on number 4 because somebody bought saltines."
I got Ritz, saltines, and club crackers in my pantry right now.
We don't have any crackers. Now that I'm looking
We
at
don't either.
thinking about it.
I like when I do tuna salad to like eat them on Ritz. Good.
Yeah.
Oh look, everybody agreed on something. I think that's a first.
Yeah, but how you make your tuna salads where that goes awry.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's where agreements on tuna salad will take a sharp turn because people are very specific about it.
Oh yeah,
Miracle Whip.
very specific about my chicken salad. In fact, I should make some of that.
Summer's a great time for tuna salad.
Oh, it is.
Agreed.
It is. You know what I'll do? I will hard boil a dozen eggs and make my own deviled eggs and sit there and eat an entire plate of deviled eggs. And that'll be it. Like, that's my favorite part of a church luncheon right there.
Wow. I don't cook much, but my family has designated and approved of my deviled eggs.
Oh, that's good.
I make them for family things.
That's
I don't cook much, but as good as grandma's, I was told once.
Nice. That's high praise.
Right?
Right.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. Probably because I put like the little bacon bits in it that time. I fried up some bacon and trimmed it.
That's amazing.
That sounds delicious.
The maple bacon. So it's got that sweetness.
You lose me at maple.
Sorry.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll do it either way.
Everybody loses me at maple. That's a thing.
I was trying to get Camilla and her little bit of
Sweet
sweet.
tooth.
No, back when I had
Maple bacon is the shit.
a little bit of a drinking problem, we'll call it.
A little bit.
A little bit of a drinking problem. I was at a Denny's, and some friends of mine who also may have had a little bit of a drinking problem talked me into doing a shot of maple syrup, which I already did not like. And it hit my stomach before I realized that it was hot.
Oh no.
So I was like, I could eat pancakes occasionally, and I will eat pancakes with like not actual maple syrup. If it's real maple syrup, I can't eat it. But like with bullshit American maple syrup, I will eat pancakes like once a year.
Oh my
But yeah.
Lord. You poor
Dang.
thing.
All of this has made me
Hungry?
real snacky. I'm ready for something.
We actually have
Got a full
pancakes
eggs
here.
tonight. I gotta make me some tuna salad. I gotta go get me a block of cheese, some lunch meat.
I tell you what, my brother's ex-girlfriend, she'd made these deviled eggs, and she was like, "What do you think, Tamara?" And I didn't like her anyway, and I definitely didn't like them deviled eggs. And she, after I said what I said, she looked at me, and she was like, "Well, if you don't want the fucking truth, don't ask Tamara," because and then she like walked out of the kitchen. I was like, "Well,
That's the truth, honey. Learn
Well,
it.
and the
They
fact of the
weren't
matter
good.
is that like that's how food works. There are foods that I'm sure, like if you line up 5 of the top chefs in the world and you hand them certain foods, they will disagree on them. So calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Stop
Different
it.
people have different tastes, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, honey
But
butter.
there are people who are just wrong.
Honey buns. You said honey buns, CJ.
No,
Why?
I said no because Glory Writes the Blues said pancakes with honey butter, not honey buns. Honey
Well, I
butter.
heard honey buns, and
And
now
then I just repeated what Tamara said. in
I
comments.
usually just make chocolate waffles, and that doesn't.
oh,
So I don't put anything on them then.
I like
No?
peanut butter on my pancakes.
I
I
do.
like dippies.
I make.
Oh,
Yeah, I make the waffles with sugar in them and everything, so you can eat them with your hands, but they're sweet and they're chocolate.
so when I come visit, you're cooking, right?
Oh, I can cook. I just have a shitty kitchen, so I don't like to. But yeah, I can cook. I'm actually a pretty decent cook. But yeah, my kitchen sucks. So
bacon pancakes.
like I can't. My pasta maker. There's like one spot in the kitchen that I can hook it up to, and it's like the most inconvenient place to make pasta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I have to do it in the opposite way that my hand wants to crank, or it goes
To
into
be
the sink.
fair, it's never convenient to make pasta.
Oh no, I love making pasta. I probably will just do it with a pizza cutter is what I'll probably do, because that's what I did before I got my pasta maker.
What? BLT deviled eggs. How does that work?
Yeah,
I
that's
want to hear more about BLT deviled
BLT
eggs.
deviled
Yes.
egg. Charlie.
Yes, Charlie.
Bill.
I feel like you could probably fit a recipe in here.
Yeah.
I mean, do you
me and
actually
Wendy
mix
were at
the
the same
lettuce in,
place.
or do you just garnish it with like a little scrap of lettuce?
Oh my gosh, no. You gotta have a whole leaf of lettuce.
In it?
I don't know. I guess we're about to find out, y'all.
Maybe like
Maybe you get a leaf of lettuce and put the egg inside.
Yeah, that
And eat it like a wrap.
on the outside of the egg, but not like mixed into the deviling process.
No.
That just doesn't sound right. But like minced like tomato, sure. Is it dried tomato or fresh?
We want all the deep.
Right?
All deep.
We've
Right.
gone directly from writing sprints to how to cook.
Yep.
This is what we're invested in.
We
now.
should actually, let's go ahead and do a sprint, and we'll give Charlie time to either gather a recipe or tell us to go fuck ourselves. Because ultimately, Charlie might not want to share their recipe with us.
Oh yeah.
Because
Even though we're up here salivating.
Right? Right, like, but it might be a family recipe, and maybe they're not, like, they're like, you guys can just all fuck off. Google it.
Which is fair.
Grow up. Leave me alone. I won't tell you anything
That
again,
up
because
to
you
me,
guys
like,
won't leave me
stuffing
alone.
The egg with lettuce. So maybe a minute.
All right.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do a sprint.
Oh, we have the answer. Some bacon in the yolk, a garnish of tomato, and a bit of lettuce.
They own a fine dining restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh.
See? I told you. They ain't giving no recipes. That's not how it works. Oh, I can ask him for the recipe.
Yes, please.
Yes, 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 yes. If you commented on the video, I'll make sure I notify everyone on the stream.
I love that there was like a simultaneous gasp of delight. Yes. Please give us that sweet recipe.
Ah, he's texting Charlie the recipe. Woo woo! Alright, let's do a sprint. And maybe we'll find out where Dana's at too. So, alright. In 3, 2, 1, do your thing. how did everybody do? I didn't get anything done because my upstairs neighbor apparently thinks that I am Bigfoot, as evidenced by his wood knocking.
Oh dear.
I was very confused though, and I was like, I don't respond to that. I'm not Bigfoot. I'm just part of the fan club.
I finished the find and replaces, and now I'm reading through the scenes to make sure they're still, or at least the training scenes, to make sure they still flow reasonably. And I found out my brother got promoted.
Oh,
Congratulations, brother.
word.
So,
Awesome.
I wrote 133 new words.
Oh, very nice.
snaps.
I wrote
That's awesome.
almost 400, but I had to delete like 150 of them because I realized like halfway into it that what I was writing wasn't actually possible for that particular character. So had to go back and think about it, rewrite.
Word.
That's okay. Sometimes you gotta do that.
But at least it's just an outline, it's not a draft.
Right. Grayson dropped by to drop a like. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for being here for even the few moments we have, because actually Morgan has like a previous engagement outside of here, so we are going to wrap a little bit early just so that she doesn't have to
Thank you.
do that
Thank you
thing
so much.
that's uncomfortable if we don't have to. It's always weird to be like the one who's leaving. It's always like, bye.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's almost 10 already.
Yeah.
This
Lewis
went by
or
really
Louis?
fast.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's Lewis or Louis Ramos at 426. Carol paused her reading to harass Tamara. Mary got closer to the end of the chapter. Morgan got nothing done. That's okay, Morgan. Not you, Morgan. The other Morgan.
I figured it out.
There's too many Morgans now. Zoe both came in the last 5 minutes, only got 240. 245 in 5 minutes is pretty damn good, Zoe. That's
Sorry,
awesome.
Zoe.
Sorry it's the
Very
end
good.
of the stream, but I hope you can come to another one because it's like super fun. So, and I'm glad you stopped in.
Like super fun.
It is super fun. Usually we're a little more energetic than we are tonight, but like we're still getting shit done.
Yeah.
Wendy is formatting this manuscript and send it off to an editor. Sarah continued proofreading as well as warning the child that bedtime is imminent. Dun dun dun! Charlie got 243 more words about this character's gender dysphoria. This is hard to write. I'm sure that is very hard to write. Anything that is that deep into somebody's, what makes them who they are, is hard. Because we don't like talking about that stuff, you know? We're not really typically brought up to really get too deep in that. So.
Oh,
Alright, here's the recipe, y'all. Make sure you get that recipe down.
Oh, wait.
It's in the chat.
Copy.
Yeah, copied out the chat, y'all. Let's see. Meadow played more phone games. Hey, that's okay. Phone games are good.
no judgment.
Yeah.
I may have played nanograms for like 4 hours yesterday, so Wednesday? Probably both.
I do crossword puzzles on my phone sometimes, and I get weirdly agitated when I'm interrupted doing it.
Yeah. I consider nanograms the picture version of Sudoku.
I do daily crossword puzzles in a game called Word Trip, and June's Journey, and Solitaire when I'm super bored.
Yeah, I play. There's a couple that I rotate in, and I play occasionally. I play Pocket City, which I actually paid for, so I kind of have to pay. That's essentially SimCity, but honestly, it's the best SimCity that I've played on a phone. Like, it functions the way I feel like it should, and it doesn't feel like everything's entirely too difficult for no reason. So,
Nice.
and then I play Soda Dungeon. and South Park Phone Destroyer. No.
Soda Dungeon.
Yeah. That's...
I enjoy Soda Dungeon.
Soda Dungeon is stupid as hell, and I play it on my computer and my phone. I have actually, in the past, had it running on my phone and on my computer at the same time, playing 2 different games.
You're a mess.
I play Okujira, which is a Japanese whale rage game where you control a whale that has to save the planet from aliens that are attacking. It's like Flappy Bird, but with a whale.
I'm for it.
It's
That's
amazing.
so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, y'all! Glory Writes the Blues tweeted out this fan with a matching hat, and I am here. I am living. I love it.
Wow.
Are you
Oh my
retweeting
gosh.
it? Oh wait, here.
I am.
I just found Glory also,
Absolutely.
and I am following as well.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah!
Like, how smooth is that? I'm like, if you don't just...
Right?
Ooh, dang, I love it.
Hey.
I retweeted y'all,
Awesome.
so
Okay.
Yeah, I
Follow.
also
give them a follow.
now follow Glory
Excellent.
as well.
Hey.
Okay. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and do outros, you guys, so that Morgan can scoot off to where Morgan needs to be. I'm going to go the same way I came in, but that means you guys are going to be in a different order. First of all, though, Dana Gollin had to go because I'm assuming her internet went out. But she has links down below. She writes under Ava Fox as well. Please go check that out. She's also involved in the Evergreen Writers Oasis, which Tamara will talk about. But I just wanted to mention Dana so that you guys didn't forget that she was here. She just got screwed by the internet weasels. Okay, CJ.
Hello, I'm CJ Blair. I'm a writer of things. You can read my free YA serial, The South Dryland Chronicles, at the link down below. You can also find me on Twitter. I enjoy retweeting, and I'm getting better at it. And that's me.
Okay, Camille.
Guys, I'm Camille Myrick. I am live streaming a write-in tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Time for any of you early birds.
I'm going to try really hard to be there, but I'm not making any promises.
Okay. Okay. I get it. Trust me. We're working on Sarah's sleep schedule vicariously through this
It's constantly a work.
Yes, I know. Same here. It's equally an experiment for my own sleep. But so yes, tomorrow morning I'll be over at my channel. I usually upload videos about twice a week, and I'm also the author of a poetry collection, which I hadn't talked about in a hot minute. It's called Paper Daisies, and that's all there is.
Yay.
Awesome. And her links are down below. And it's Tamara's turn.
Hello, everyone. I am the co-organizer of this, the Evergreen Writing Retreat, a virtual writing retreat. It's free and it's just for you. You and all of your glorious friends. Come forth and we shall feast on the bounty of writerly things. We are going to have panels where we talk about filling our writer well, editing, outlining, so much more. We're going to have workshops from people that I know that you enjoy, like By the Brook, Jenna Marassi, oh my gosh, Natalia Lee, Kevlandia, there's so many names that I can't even think of everybody. Let's see. Sarah's going to be on a panel, the Fill the Well panel, that's going to be hosted by the lovely Dana, who was here earlier. And Austin, who's in the comments, she is doing a workshop about hand health and other good stuffs. Also, we have merch available, and Sid, who's in the comments, Mr. Sapek, Sapak? Ooh, I just messed it up. I'm so sorry. Anyway, he did an unboxing of merch, and it was awesome. So I suggest y'all check that out. I'm going to put a link for the workshop in the description so that if you want to... It is this upcoming weekend, like not tomorrow, but next Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
In
let me
other
find this
words,
link.
here, none of these people will be here hanging out on this channel because they will be either doing that or doing their own thing. This channel, I will be over on the panel, which is on Dana's channel then? Is that how you guys are doing it?
The way we're doing it is the when you go to the website link that I did not put in correctly.
Nope.
Yes, I'm the best. When you go to the website on the schedule part, each day has a different list, and if you click on the link that is there, and it'll say attend. Right now, it's not active because the videos aren't active, but next week it will be. So each day, a new link. Click them over, and you'll go to the playlist. It's magic.
That's the presenters page. That's the one I had bookmarked on my computer, so I just deleted that so that people don't go there and it doesn't end up like being a porn site or something. I don't want somebody to get upset about where that takes them, because who knows where that takes them. This is the internet. It probably is porn.
Please don't take them to porn sites. Then I'll get yelled at for it somehow.
Right. All right.
That's all.
So yeah, go to do that. So are they showing, or do you guys have a separate channel then?
All the actual playlists and stuff, they're hosted on the Evergreen YouTube. But
Okay, so there is an Evergreen YouTube.
yeah, but there's
Okay.
like nothing else on there. It's just gonna
Okay.
be those playlists.
All right.
Cool.
So there you go. So that's where I will be. That's why nobody will be here. So Morgan, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Morgan Hazelwood. I'm a writer, a blogger, and a vlogger. You can find me vlogging effectively exactly what's on my blog, so if you'd rather read it, you can do it that way. This week, I think it was on making painful edits. I'm sharing notes from another online convention I went to a couple months ago. And so it's tips from experts, not just me talking out of my mouth, because I do a lot of that. You can find me at morganhazelwood.com, youtube.com/morganhazelwood. Everywhere is Morgan Hazelwood, except Twitter, where I'm Morgan Hazelwood, skipping the first A and the E. So great to see you, and fantasy is where it's at.
There you go. And I am Sarah Schreinerbert, and this is my channel, and there's links to people down below, everyone on screen, and then also some other people down there as well. Yeah, so do not expect there to be a stream next week, because 30 minutes after this stream usually starts, I will be over on the Evergreen panel. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Those are my books. You can go buy them. They're on Amazon. This is short stories, and that's a novel. So there you go. So, yeah, I think that does it. We'll see you guys all in 2 weeks on this channel for another live stream. So, bye.
Bye.